So as we are headed into the Miami Grand Prix weekend, I thought it'd be kind of fun to revisit last year's Miami Grand Prix that kind of set the beast in Max Verstappen loose. See, the last year's Miami Grand Prix is quite an interesting one because Miami as a track, it's not my favorite track, but the 2023 season Miami Grand Prix was a huge turning point that turned Max Verstappen into what he is right now. It turned Max Verstappen from a champion into a beast. So yes, that's why I thought it would be kind of fun and interesting to kind of revisit last year's Miami Grand Prix to understand how Max Verstappen turned into the invincible person that he is right now against his competition. See, Verstappen at the start of the 2023 season was kind of on par in terms of performance with his teammate Sergio Perez, as they both traded wins at the first 4 rounds. But after the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, losing it to Sergio Perez in both the sprint and the feature race, it was later revealed that he told his father that I will never finish behind him, that is Sergio Perez. To support his claim, he also found something special with the car's setup towards the end of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix feature race. He found the ideal setup window for his car that allowed him to maximize on his race results for the rest of the season, leaving his teammates scratching his head as he started to struggle with the same for the rest of the year, making numerous mistakes across the 2023 season. And to attest to his claims made after the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, Max Verstappen only qualified P9 for the Miami Grand Prix weekend, which was the very next race after the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, while his teammate qualified on pole, as Max made a mistake on his first run and subsequently got interrupted with a red flag on his final run, meant he had to start the race from P9 while his teammate was qualified to start the race on pole. It looked like Sergio Perez was on course for another comfortable race win. But Max Verstappen, the way he stormed through the field from P9 to take the race lead in what was just lap 21 on his first stint, I mean, the pace that he had in that race was something else. It looked like he was driving a car from another category compared to the rest of the field. Especially his double overtake on Leclerc and Magnussen made it look like Max was driving a car with a rocket ship of an engine with the kind of overspeed he had on both of them. And guess what? He won that race by a 5-second margin to his teammate and nearly 20 seconds ahead of the next non-Red Bull car. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, that was the start of what we started to experience for the rest of the year and even in 2024. I mean, that was a drive that was clearly meant to make a statement to his haters and for the Formula 1 world that I am the number 1 driver of this team. The way he got out of the car after the race and pointed out at the number 1 racing number was a silent statement, but was such a power move. I mean, since then, Max Verstappen's performance has been on another level and his consistency has been through the roof. Since then, Max Verstappen has only finished off the top step of the podium when he had issues with the car. He has bagged most of the wins from then to this day, and it doesn't look like it's gonna stop anytime soon either. In the process, he also broke the confidence of a man. That was Sergio Perez. I mean, Checo has never been the same ever since that race. He went on a pursuit to outperform Max Verstappen by taking his own route with the setup that only put him more in trouble for the rest of the 2023 season. But in 2024, his performance seems better and he generally seems to be back in form, because he started using Max Verstappen's setup as a baseline, and from there he just tweaked the setup to his liking to find his own ideal setup. But still, Max Verstappen holds the upper hand in terms of pace. So last year's Miami Grand Prix weekend definitely played a crucial role in Max Verstappen turning into what he is right now. An absolute beast or a monster, a scary opposition that is proven difficult to beat or force mistake out of. So yes guys, I thought it would be kind of fun to revisit last year's Miami Grand Prix that turned Max Verstappen to be what he is right now as we head into this year's Miami Grand Prix weekend. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to the like button and let me know down in the comments on what are your thoughts on all of this and who do you think will win the Miami Grand Prix weekend. Do you think it's going to be Max Verstappen again, or do you think we'll have a one-off moment or a miracle like how we had at the Australian Grand Prix this year for us to have a new race winner? Leave it down in the comments. With that being said, subscribe to the Renmaster channel if you haven't already, and also hit that bell icon while you're at it so you get notified whenever I upload a brand new video. And until next time, it's me Vinesh from Renmaster, and I'm out. Love you guys, stay safe, peace.